Hello, my name is Jordan Parnell. This is Saturday's assignment. So, my vision and mission statement link up to what I want to be doing career wise and the way that they describe who I am and who I aspire to be. My career plans follow these statements because I want to be a personable individual in my working area. I want to be relied on by my colleagues and clients and stay true to myself. Because if I'm not true to myself in a job or in a working environment, then I don't think I'm being true to my job, if that makes sense. I just want to be an honest worker and be happy where I'm working. And that being in the English department, creative writing, and in film, screenwriting. So I've sort of intertwined the two, both film and English, into screenwriting. But the challenges that I'll have to face in that are letting people down and not always having things go the way with the majority, like majority rule. Because in writing, especially creative writing, I mean, it's all up to you. It's your words. It's what you think. It's what you believe. It's your story. It's told by your perspective. So there are people that like that, and there are people that don't. So what I'm risking in my writing is, I said letting people down, but I mean just people disagreeing with me in general about things. But I think it's worth the risk because you write what you know, and so what I know is what I write. It works both ways. I do think that my career in the writing field connects my vision and mission statements because they resemble who I am and what I strive for in life, which reveals components of how and what I write about, like I just said. Intertwining both English and film, I've come up with a compromise, and that being screenwriting, like I had said previously. With screenwriting, I have found my passion for film and passion for writing. During my research over this topic of interest, I found that being in creative writing doesn't mean just poetry or just fictional writing. You have novels, you have nonfiction. You like the sky is the limit in writing. You can write about whatever you want, and especially when it comes to screenwriting, because you're talking about either screenwriting for television, movies, or short clips, and that's all based on anything you come up with, true or not true, based on your life or not, based on somebody else's, but with a twist. It's crazy the endless ways that it can go. You can take writing almost anywhere. Researching this area of study made me realize you must have drive. Without drive, writing will stop coming to you the same way, making every job opportunity seem too far out of reach. So, as my professor has told me many times, this is a really hard field to get into because you sit at a desk or you sit somewhere every single day and you're stuck with yourself. You're stuck just writing your own words. When they don't come to you, that can be one of the most frustrating experiences. It's happened to me many times, especially with essays in school or even in this class that I'm taking, screenwriting for television, because when I just can't find what I'm looking for, you seem lost and stuck. And so that's a really hard thing to go through. But again, it's worth the risk. That's something that I have to give up, is a battle with myself and just getting through that. I'm going to use the applied study method for my internship opportunity. I have a couple internships in mind that I found through family and friends in the writing world. This assignment and previous assignments have definitely gotten me to brainstorm this topic, both writing and film, a lot, even just by definition. In our last assignment, even looking up, just what they mean on Wikipedia has shaped my understanding a lot more on these topics. I thought that I knew them, but I didn't really know them inside and out. I just knew pretty much what I was told. I hadn't really put much research myself into them, so I really have enjoyed these, the opportunity to research these more, even though like through assignments, because it's helped me get a better understanding for what I want to do in my future and what I want to make out of all of this. I have found these research activities to be very helpful in terms of getting a grasp on my future. I have now researched several companies in my area of interest and feel like I have direction, which I can honestly say I had none of before taking this class. Even doing things as simple as defining certain titles of work has pushed the process along and furthered my knowledge of my future jobs. Writing down my motivations actually got me motivated and focused on each of these and focused on what I'm looking for in a job and the people that I want to work with, the environment that I want to be in, and everything. Researching both fields of interest was a challenging process because they're both very intense jobs that require a lot of patience. My internship possibilities are set up because of communication. It's taken me these past couple years of college to understand how valuable communication is and how great it is to meet people and to always bring up just like your common interests and what you're looking to do in the work world, because you never know who you're going to meet, who they know, and that can always take you places, because that's how I have gotten these opportunities for internships that I didn't even imagine would happen through family and friends. So through that, I now have four possibilities for internships. So I have definitely found researching all of this to be very, very helpful in this process, and I look forward to getting more strategic assignments like this to help me just figure out my plan of attack for being in the real world and the work world. All right, thank you.